What up, what up? What's going on? Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys have taken care of yourself. I hope you guys are feeling great, enjoying your lives, and staying out of the way. Check this out. Slide over to the side, let big man through. I need space. Let's go. Let's go. Jesus went on to say we could do greater things than he did. Yeah, that line is deep, and a lot of people skim past how radical it actually is. Jesus said this in John chapter 14, verse 12. Very truly I tell you, whoever believes in me will do the works I have been doing, and they will do even greater things than these, because I am going to the Father. So a few key things. What does it actually mean for us today? That's a great question. That's a great question, because this wasn't meant to be poetic hype. Jesus meant something practical, lived in present day. Here's what it actually means for us today. 1. Greater doesn't mean more powerful than Jesus. Jesus wasn't saying we outshine him or be divine in the same way. Greater means greater in reach, scope, and impact, not authority. When Jesus walked the earth, he was in one body, in one region, for about 3 years of his public ministry. Today, millions of believers across every nation, every day, every context. That's greater in scale. 2, the power source changed, and that matters. Jesus says this happened because I am going to the Father. That's a key. After his resurrection, the Holy Spirit was poured out at Acts 2. God no longer dwells in one physical body. He dwells in people. So today, healing happens through prayer in hospitals, lives changed in prisons, prison cells, kitchens, gyms, and cars. Chains break quietly, not always dramatically. The miracles didn't stop. They multiplied and went mobile. 3 greater works equals transformed lives, not just signs. Jesus healed bodies, but his ultimate work was restoring people to God. Today, a hardened heart softened, an addict choosing sobriety, a family breaking a generational curse. I did a video on generational curses. Please go check it out if you're just waking up and figuring out that there's something wrong. There's something mysteriously wrong with the way things keep going down in your family, and this is a repeated cycle. Please, it's a dope video. A man rebuilding his life instead of giving up. These are external miracles. Physical healings are temporary, transform. Soul is forever. 4, you don't need a platform. You are the platform. This is important for right now in my life. The greater works often look like speaking truth when lies destroy someone's reputation, showing love when bitterness would have been easier, standing firm when walking away would have cost less, choosing discipline, health, and self-control as worship. Quiet obedience can shake the spiritual realm more than public miracles. 5, why this matters for me. Giving everything I've been rebuilding, my health, my faith, my identity. This verse is a reminder. You're not just surviving a season, you're being prepared. Sometimes the greater work isn't what you do out there yet. It's what God is doing in you first. So I definitely would dig deeper, and I'm gonna go into a couple of other key segments that go along with what I'm trying to bring to you guys in this content that I'm presenting to you. To dig deeper, we're going to find out how to recognize when you're walking in these greater works, why suffering often precedes them, or how Jesus' words apply specifically to a marriage and separation in that season. Here we go. All right, let's walk through all of it slowly and honestly. This isn't surface level faith talk. This is formation. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. We are now 5 minutes and 6 seconds into the video. There's no reason why you haven't been getting those likes up, commenting, hitting that notification bell, and liking the video. You know what I'm saying? It's like 5 minutes into the video and you're still here. Please do the channel a favor by showing me some love as I am bringing you this content free of charge, not forever, but free for now. If you are interested, come on down. So, all right, let's walk through all of it slowly and honestly. This isn't a surface level faith talk. This is formation. 1, how you know you're actually walking in a greater works. Most people think greater works will feel powerful. In reality, they usually feel heavy, humbling, and costly. Heavy is a very strong word right there. You know what I'm saying? Humbly and costly. Certain things that don't cost you no money it may not cost you any money, but it's gonna cost you some other things too. You know what I'm saying? Which is way more farther and way more felt than money. You know what I'm saying? So don't just think costly means money. It doesn't. So 1, you'll notice signs like your inner life is changing before your outer life. You respond differently now, less reactive, more discerning, slower to speak, quicker to listen. That's not personality. That's spiritual authority forming. You're becoming allergic to lies. So I'm itching, man. What the hell am I itching for? Someone talking about me? Am I being deceived? Oh, I think I'm becoming allergic to lies, even comfortable ones. Truth matters to you more than approval now. You'd rather be misunderstood than live fake. That's dangerous to darkness. People feel safer around you. They open up without knowing why. They open up without knowing why. They tell you things they never tell anyone. This person just talking and going on and on, telling me all this stuff. I wonder if they ever told that to anyone yet. That's a sign of God's presence resting, not striving. 2, why suffering almost always comes first. This part isn't preached enough. Jesus didn't say what the greater works would cost, but he showed us how they are born. Pressure reveals capacity. Suffering burns off ego, clarifies motive, separates calling from craving. Right now, you're not being punished. You're being repatterned. Think of it like this. Before God trusts you with influence, he tests you with loss, silence, and restraint. If you can stay faithful when you're misjudged, you're alone, you're not vindicated yet, then you're safe to carry weight later. 3, why your marriage and separation matter in this context. This is delicate, so I'll be precise. The greater works here is not forcing reconciliation, enduring emotional death to look righteous, or rescuing someone who refuses healing. The greater work is becoming whole without becoming hard, loving without losing yourself, standing in truth without cruelty. If reconciliation happens, it will often come through transformation, not sacrifice alone. So, yeah, so if it does happen, you guys decide that you want to reconcile, it will come through transformation. So you may even have to go outside of that marriage and totally transform yourself and come back. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be sacrifice alone. And if it does, your obedience still counts. Your faithfulness is still seen. Your season is still purposeful. God never wastes a surrendered heart, even when people do so. So it is now, let's see here. 9 minutes and 59 seconds into this video. Let's just call it 10. You're still here. You're still rocking with me. You're still interested in what I have to say. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. All of these things are down below this video right here. Give them thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Comment. You can also make a comment on this video. Not only can you make a comment, if you want to jump right into it when I come in without looking for when I'm going to do a next video, hit that notification bell. Let's get it. So, 4, why rebuilding your body is spiritual, not separate. This is big for me. This is a footnote for myself. Discipline over body trains you for authority over emotions. Big. Teaches delayed gratification, restores dignity and stewardship. Jesus fasted. Jesus walked miles daily. Jesus slept intentionally. I want to get into that. I already did a whole bunch on fasting. I want to jump into that that last one. It says Jesus slept intentionally. So as you may know, with the World Health Organization or whatever organization or whatever information you want to get on sleep, we as Americans that are hardworking and that are faith-built and that are driven do not get enough sleep. Maybe due to sickness, maybe due to insomnia, and maybe due to some disorder or whatever you want to put on it. We are not getting enough sleep, and that is actually making us weak in the time of our battle, our spiritual battle, when we need to go out there and keep our eyes open. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind about getting enough rest. You know what I'm saying? Making it sufficient so that you can carry on throughout your day. My health journey isn't vanity, it's alignment. I'm reclaiming territory, self-respect. We always talk about respecting each other and one another, which is also important. But before you can even do that, I'm gonna let you know right now, that self-respect trumps all of that. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got self-respect in front of respecting anyone else, you're basically doing yourself an injustice. You know what I'm saying? So, most definitely gonna get into that too. The ability to carry what's next. A tired, inflamed, undisciplined body struggles to host deep spiritual work. So basically, right there, if you're tired and your body's inflamed, your body is basically is undisciplined. So it's gonna struggle to host deep spiritual work. It's like you can't, if you're not doing anything to work towards or getting your trying to work your body out, doing endurance for tests, the spiritual work that you're doing is going to be voided because there's steps. You know what I'm saying? There's steps that you have to go through before you can enter into doing the next. You know what I'm saying? So that's very important also too. Priority rise, that's basically what it is. Those priorities when you're trying to get somewhere have to be aligned with where you're going and how you're feeling too. So 5, what greater works will actually look like for you? Not a stage, not a title, not noise. Likely outcomes: men listening because you've been broken and rebuilt. People believe in God again because you stay kind under fire. Quiet leadership, that kind that changes the atmosphere. You're being shaped into someone who doesn't need to prove anything anymore. I definitely don't. I don't need nothing. There's nothing else that I can prove. I'm not trying to prove anything anymore. I definitely don't chase validation. The fruit of the spirit will basically say that I can be trusted with truth, because you're gonna know it. You're gonna know it if you're a truth seeker or not. And that's rare. So 6, the timeline. This part matters. Right now, root season. What's coming? Fruit season. So right now is a root season. What's coming equals fruit season. Roots grow in darkness. Fruits grow in public. Don't rush what's underground. So it is 14 minutes and 44 seconds into this video, right? If you are still here and you're still rocking with Still's view, there is no reason why you shouldn't like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. There's no reason, you know what I'm saying? You just, I don't know, put some respect on the channel. Still's View, come down on over. So next, I'm also gonna go in. I'm gonna map how to protect the season from sabotage. Talk about discernment versus isolation, or unpack how Jesus handled betrayal without becoming bitter, which is a really good one. You know what I'm saying? We all, some people down here, not all, but some people, they discover and they have to handle betrayal, and that may harden your heart, and it also may make you bitter. So I'm gonna try to show you how to handle it a little bit more better than what's normal. You know what I'm saying? All right, so okay, let's then open all doors, but grounded, steady, and real. No hype, no fear, just truth you can walk in. 1. How to protect the season because it will be tested. Anytime God is rebuilding someone at depth, 3 things show up. Distractions, old habits. Man, I'm around these people that are always talking negatively. I can't even get a positive thought in. Oh, man. Temptations. Get tempted to do stuff. Suddenly it feels louder. Not because you're weak, but because the door is closing. What to do? Not fight everything. Just starve what doesn't belong. Silence is often stronger than resistance. I did keep telling you guys many times. I did a couple of videos on being silenced and the benefits that it has. So check that out. Distortion. You'll hear thoughts like, you're doing too much, you're being selfish, you should be further along by now. Those aren't convictions, they're confusion tactics. Rule of thumb. Convictions brings clarity and peace. Condemnation brings urgency and shame. Delay. Things don't resolve as fast as you hoped. Marriage, healing, and clarity. This is where most people sabotage the work by forcing outcomes. Remember, God moves slower than our panic, but faster than our collapse. 2. Discernment versus isolation. This line matters. You are not meant to isolate forever, but are meant to reduce access. Isolation says, I can't trust anyone. Discernment says, not everyone has earned access to me right now. Jesus withdrew often, but he didn't disappear. He chose who got proximity. Healthy sign. You're alone without being lonely. That means God is present in the quiet. 3. Jesus handled betrayal without becoming bitter, an important one. This is one of the most misunderstood parts of his life. Jesus named betrayal. He didn't deny it, didn't retaliate, didn't chase explanation, didn't harden his heart. He let truth stand on its own timeline. Why? Because bitterness would have handed authority back to the betrayer. Same thing when you're dealing with someone that's bringing it to you. You know what I'm saying? When you silence yourself, you're handing power, or when you respond to everything negative, you're handing power back into you're handing power and authority back to the betrayer. Let's stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Let's humble ourselves a little bit and liken that to listening sometimes to what these angry people, what these people have to say sometimes, and just keep going. You know what I'm saying? After a while, man, how much more can they, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, guys, don't you? So forgiveness is not reconciliation. Forgiveness is release. Why silence is one of the greater works. Right now, you're learning something most never master. Excuse me. Let's go over that one more time. Slow that down a little bit. Right now, you're learning something most never master. It's restraint. Not defending yourself, not correcting every lie, not proving character that just goes along, not proving your character that goes along with everything that I was just saying up there about staying silent sometimes. That takes more power than confrontation. And it does take a lot of power to sit up there and get humiliated. It does sit up there and take a lot of power to, you know, to feel someone trying to bring it to you, going off, saying all types of stuff. But at the same time, it's more power than confrontation. Silence, when chosen consciously, is not weakness. It's governance. What obedience look like right now? Simple, not dramatic. Forget versions and big future assignments for a moment. Your current greater works are eating with intention, moving your body even when motivation is low, speaking truth without venom, praying without demanding outcomes, resting without guilt. This forms spiritual muscle memory. 6. What actually is being built into you? You're being shaped into someone who can hold truth without ego, can love without attachments, can lead without control, can endure misunderstanding without losing softness. That kind of person changes rooms without speaking. 7. The quiet promise. This is important. You will not always be in this in-between space, but you will never be the person you were before. And one day you'll realize the greater works wasn't a miracle you performed. It was the man you became. I think I'm gonna take you guys through one more. This one was really important to me when I came upon it. It is now 21 minutes and 22 seconds into this video. There's no reason why you're sitting here chilling, listening to this great information that's coming to you while you haven't liked, share, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell. No reason at all. Put some respect on the channel, please. Stills View. So I'm gonna bring to you too. Also, I think my last segment in this piece right here is recognize when good is shifting. You know what I'm saying? Oh, excuse me. Recognize when God is shifting. Okay, got it. Let's talk about how to recognize when God is shifting things, not emotionally, not impulsively, but clearly. This matters because many people miss the shift by either clinging too low or moving too early. 1. Peace replaces urgency. This is the clearest sign. Before the shift, you feel restless, pressured, like you have to figure it all out now. When a shift begins, anxiety drops. The outcomes matter less than obedience. You stop forcing clarity. God really speaks through panic. When peace shows up without answers, a transition is near. 2. What used to sustain you stops working. Not sin, just outgrown systems. Things that once helped you cope now feel empty. Distractions, over-explaining, overtraining, or overworking. Even certain prayers feel repetitive. This isn't backsliding, it's capacity increasing. You're being invited into a deeper mode of living. 3. Conversations start finding you. You're not chasing doors, they appear. Someone asks for advice. A chance to serve shows up naturally. You're invited into responsibility, not spotlight. God shifts through alignment, not scrambling. 4. Your tolerance for disorder drops. You feel physically and mentally uncomfortable with chaos, half-truths, emotional messiness, poor stewardship, time, health, and words. This is leadership formation. When God is about to move you outward, he orders you inward first. That's really, really Jew right there. When God is moving you outward, before your break, he orders you inward first. And also 5, resistance comes from unexpected places. This one surprises people. Opposition doesn't come from enemies. It comes from people comfortable with an old version of you. That's really important too, because when you do start to change, you can tell when you're getting pulled back into your old cycles, because people don't really want to recognize or really say anything about what they see in you that change. You know what I'm saying? They just try to make it tend to be comfortable with the old version of you by offering things that you don't do, environments that you're around that you don't even rock with anymore. I just have to put that out there, you know what I'm saying? Systems that benefited from your silence. That's also another thing too. Actually, that's a big one, because one of my first videos was avoidance. Am I avoiding things? Is that helping me or hurting me? So this system that benefit from my silence can no longer benefit from my silence anymore. You know what I'm saying? Till that casket dips, I'm here and I'm going to speak whatever I'm feeling anytime, any moment, any day. So, like I say at the beginning of my videos, slide over, let big man through. I definitely need my space. Let's go. So, yeah, so resistance comes from unexpected places. This one surprises people. Opposition don't come from enemies. It comes from people comfortable with the old version of you, systems that benefit from your silence, relationships that require you to stay smaller. This friction is confirmation, not condemnation. 6, you feel both ready and unqualified. This paradox is huge. You're confident in who you are, but unsure what's next. That's humility plus readiness. God doesn't promote arrogance, he promotes availability. What on 7, waiting feels active, not stagnant. You're still showing up, staying disciplined, staying kind, staying honest, but without desperation. That's the posture of someone standing on the threshold. 8, the shift happens quietly, then suddenly. First, inner permission changes, then one conversation, one decision, one invitation, and you realize later, oh, this is it. How to respond when you sense the shift. Don't announce it. Don't rush it. Don't explain it. Just do this. Stay clean in motive. Stay consistent in discipline. Very important. You're starting to do these things. You're starting to do all these things correctly. You're sleeping. You're waking up early. You're getting in tune with your body. You're eating right. You're saying your prayers. You're giving thanks. You know what I'm saying? Stay consistent in discipline. Stay gentle in tone. The door will open itself. So, and let's see what we got else here. I said that was all I was gonna give you, but if I got it do I got it in me to keep going? You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I got that already prepared. It is 27 minutes and 7 seconds into this video. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. If you enjoyed this video, please comment down below and I will give you an updated information that I have ready for you to go. I got a whole clip ready for you to go. So, at any time, this is what I do. If you don't know by now, this channel is based on clarity, transparency, honesty, and actually trying to help one another sort out different things in their life. I'm a human being, just like you're a human being. If you are that, I don't know who'd be watching or would be, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who could be out there, but for now, I'm just gonna say human beings. I'm not a perfect human being. I need help with certain things just like you need help with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not coming on here saying I'm the dawn of greatness. You know what I'm saying? I'm close. I'm almost there. You know what I'm saying? But still, I bring this out of consideration because I'm blessed to be out here to find or get the content. You know what I'm saying? And bring it to you guys free of charge. It doesn't cost anything to like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. And, this was really, really a real tough one for me as far as trying to put this stuff together and come up with it, and be spot dead on with the information that I'm giving you. So, with that being said, there's always something that I have to say at the end of these videos, but I just can't really get a chance or remember, man. It's like I'm moving my marbles, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't remember. Been forgetting stuff lately. No, I'm not glitching. Peace. You gotta learn.